Emerging onto land, the rise of amphibians. Around 370 million years ago, Earth was a very different world. Lush green forests had begun to spread along riverbanks. Giant arthropods wandered across the land, and oceans were full of strange, armored, and lab-finned fish. Among these fish were the ancestors of something completely new creatures that would eventually walk on land. For millions of years, life had been restricted to the oceans. Water offered stability. It supported the body, helped with movement, and provided oxygen through gas. But shallow coastal environments often became unstable. Pools dried out, oxygen levels dropped, and predators were everywhere. These pressures set the stage for evolution to experiment. The key players in this story were the lap-finned fishes, including creatures like Eusthenopteran and later Tiktaalik. Unlike most fish, they had strong, muscular fins with bones arranged in a way that resembles that upper arm, forearm, and even wrist bones in modern animals. These fins allowed them to push themselves through shallow waters, mudflats, and tangled vegetation. Over time, these fins became stronger and more jointed. Lungs had already evolved in earlier fish as a backup breathing system for low oxygen environments. This made it possible for them to survive when weather conditions were poor. Eventually, these innovations led to the first true amphibians, animals like Echinthestiga and Echiostiga. They still lived mostly in water, but they had limbs with digits instead of fins, lungs for breathing air, and stronger ribs to support their bodies against gravity. Stepping onto land was no easy task. Gravity was stronger. Skin could dry out. Breathing air required new muscles and structures. Vision and hearing needed to adapt to a new environment. But once life solved these challenges, the land became a new frontier filled with food, shelter, and opportunities. The rise of amphibians marked the beginning of vertebrate life on land. From these early pioneers would eventually come reptiles, birds, mammals, and ultimately humans. The moment life crawled out of the water was not just a physical transition, it was a revolution, turning point that forever changed the story of life on Earth.